Welcome to this peaceful moment of meditation and reflection. Find a comfortable position, either sitting with your spine naturally straight or lying down comfortably. If you're sitting, rest your hands gently on your lap or knees. Gently close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Let each breath release any tension in your body, allowing your shoulders to soften and your jaw to relax. Now allow your breathing to find its natural rhythm. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your abdomen. Let your mind become quiet like still water, as we explore today's teaching and the path to inner peace. In the gentle silence of meditation, let us explore the profound wisdom of forgiveness, a teaching that has transformed countless lives throughout the ages. As we sit here together, breathing mindfully, we begin our journey into understanding how forgiveness can liberate our hearts and minds from the burden of past hurts. The Buddha once shared a story about 2 monks walking along a path. They encountered a young woman who needed help crossing a stream. The elder monk carried her across despite their vow not to touch women. Hours later, the younger monk, still troubled, asked why his companion broke their vow. The elder monk replied, "I left the woman by the stream. Why are you still carrying her?" This simple story illustrates how holding on to grievances becomes a burden we needlessly carry. In Buddhist philosophy, forgiveness isn't merely an act of kindness toward others, it represents a profound gift we give ourselves. When we clutch onto anger and resentment, we carry a weight that dims our inner light and prevents us from experiencing true peace. The Buddha taught that holding on to anger resembles grasping a hot coal with the intention of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. As we age, many of us accumulate deep emotional wounds. These might come from childhood experiences, failed relationships, betrayals by friends, or disappointments with family members. Some wounds feel so deep that we believe they define us. Yet, the Buddha's teaching shows us that these wounds need not become our permanent identity. Consider the Japanese art of kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with gold, making it more beautiful than before. Similarly, through forgiveness, our emotional wounds can become sources of wisdom and compassion. Each crack filled with the gold of understanding makes us more complete, more human. The practice of forgiveness begins with understanding that holding on to hurt hurts us more than anyone else. When someone wrongs us, the initial hurt happens once, but by clutching that pain, we relive it countless times in our minds. This creates what Buddhism calls the second arrow of suffering. The first arrow is the actual event that caused pain, but the second arrow represents the suffering we create by dwelling on it. In our modern world of social media and instant communication, forgiveness becomes even more crucial. We are constantly reminded of past hurts through digital memories and online connections. Each notification can reopen old wounds. Buddhist wisdom teaches us to observe these triggers with mindful awareness, understanding their impermanent nature. Let us explore practical steps toward forgiveness. First, acknowledge your pain without judgment. Like a loving parent attending to a hurt child, give yourself permission to feel what you feel. Many of us, especially as we age, carry the belief that we shouldn't feel hurt or angry. but suppressing these emotions only drives them deeper. Next, understand that forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or condoning harmful actions. Instead, it means choosing to release yourself from the prison of resentment. A helpful metaphor is that of a bird leaving a branch. The branch remains, but the bird is free to fly. Similarly, the event that hurt you may remain in your memory, but through forgiveness, you free yourself from its emotional grip. The Buddha taught about the importance of understanding interconnectedness. Every person who has hurt us acts from their own place of pain, confusion, or ignorance. This doesn't justify their actions, but understanding this truth helps soften our hearts. Think of times when you've hurt others unintentionally. This reflection cultivates humility and compassion. Self-forgiveness often proves the most challenging aspect of this practice. Many of us carry guilt about past actions, decisions we regret, or opportunities we missed. The Buddha emphasized the importance of learning from our mistakes without drowning in remorse. Remember that at every moment, you were doing the best you could with the awareness you had. As we age, we gain the wisdom to see life's bigger picture. Every moment spent dwelling in past hurts is a moment lost from our precious present. The practice of forgiveness aligns perfectly with the Buddhist concept of impermanence. Everything changes, including our capacity to heal and grow. Consider establishing a daily forgiveness practice. Find a quiet moment each morning or evening. Sit comfortably, allow your breath to settle, and bring to mind someone who has hurt you. Notice any tension or resistance in your body. These sensations are natural. Acknowledge them with compassion. Gradually extend thoughts of understanding. Like me, this person has known suffering. Like me, they wish to be happy. Like me, they are learning and growing. With each breath out, imagine releasing a small portion of the pain you carry. With each breath in, fill that space with compassion, first for yourself, then extending it to others. The Buddha taught about the four Brahma Viharas or divine abodes: loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. Forgiveness touches all these qualities. Through loving kindness, we wish well-being for ourselves and others. Through compassion, we understand the universal nature of suffering. Through sympathetic joy, we celebrate the freedom that forgiveness brings. Through equanimity, we find balance in facing life's challenges. Remember that forgiveness often unfolds in layers, like peeling an onion. Some days you might feel you've completely forgiven, only to find another layer of hurt beneath. This is normal and natural. The key is to remain patient with the process, understanding that each layer released brings you closer to freedom. In our relationships, forgiveness creates space for new possibilities. When we release old grievances, we open ourselves to deeper connections. Many find that after forgiving, their relationships transform in unexpected ways. Sometimes reconciliation becomes possible, other times, we find peace in letting go. The practice of forgiveness particularly benefits our health as we age. Medical research confirms what Buddhist wisdom has long taught: holding on to resentment increases stress hormones, raises blood pressure, and weakens the immune system. Forgiveness, conversely, promotes physical and emotional well-being. Consider the role of ritual in forgiveness. Some find it helpful to write letters they never send, perform symbolic acts of release, or create personal ceremonies of letting go. These practices give form to our inner work of forgiveness. The Buddha encouraged us to find skillful means that support our practice. As we age, we have the opportunity to become living examples of forgiveness for younger generations. Our wisdom can help break cycles of hurt that often pass through families. By showing others how to release grudges and cultivate peace, we create a legacy of healing that extends far beyond our own lives. Remember that forgiveness is not a sign of weakness but of tremendous inner strength. It takes courage to look at our pain directly and choose to release it. This courage grows stronger with practice, just as a muscle grows stronger with exercise. The journey of forgiveness often feels like walking a spiral path. We may revisit the same issues multiple times, but each time we do so from a different level of understanding. Trust that each step, no matter how small, moves you toward greater freedom and peace. In conclusion, let this understanding of forgiveness become part of your daily practice. Notice opportunities for forgiveness in small moments, when someone cuts you off in traffic, when a friend forgets an important date, when a family member says something hurtful. Each of these moments invites us to practice liberation through forgiveness. May you find the strength to forgive, the wisdom to understand, and the peace that comes from releasing the burdens of the past. May your journey of forgiveness lead you to ever deeper levels of freedom and joy. Remember, it's never too late to begin the healing journey of forgiveness. Each moment offers a new opportunity to choose peace over resentment, understanding over judgment, and love over fear.